What's going on? It's Justeeni here, and today we've got some more tournament footage, some finals against Barat Blitznaka. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right at all. I'm kind of tired, but this guy, he's been doing really well in this month's Polytopia. I think he's got quite a few points. Like, he's probably qualifying for the championships this month, if I were to guess. So he's a pretty solid player, and I'll just kind of get right into things. So I start with a good old triple warrior opening, some exploring, just all in the center, get that early hunting, just kind of doing luck sort of things, expand quickly, try to develop a bit. And then I have to go for org, so I do that, upgrade my capital, and because they're right here, you know, I really need to get riding just in case, like, they try to be aggressive and all that. So riding and a rider, and they let me get this kill. I do misplay a little bit. I think it's better for me to hit with the warrior and then kill with the rider, but either way, things kind of work out. At least here, they can't really punish me for hitting with the rider instead. It's not like a major mistake, just a little misplay. I just workshop there. My eco's doing quite well, because I only needed one explorer to get all this vision, but there are a lot of forests in the way if I want to expand eastward, so you'll kind of see what I do. I get a resource rune, but also, you see, I stayed on this village, and I didn't capture, and the reason why is because I wanted to get roads, which the resource rune really helped with, making them even easier to afford. And now I can expand over here, and I'm likely to keep this as well, and I've got a lot of units. So they have archery though, which is very, very surprising. Archery and riding is very unconventional. I'm able to get this village, get a nice smack, funnel my explorer, and then just, it gets going. I see a ruin, which that's something useful to know about. And I just have a lot of information here. And then they go all in on this attack, which unfortunately here is a mistake because I have more than enough units to just defend. And so that's exactly what happens. I also just get a giant on my capital. But like, I kind of take my time this turn to make sure I don't do anything really stupid, but at this point, I'm just kind of presented with the opportunity. I'm not going to pass it up. I'm just going to kill everything in the right order, and I will be able to take out everything. I'm going to hold on to this ruin, kill this archer as well with the extra units, train a bunch of stuff, and I have 6 cities to their 4, and I got my giant first, so at this point, I'm just completely winning. The opponent throws in the towel. So now we're on to game 2. I'll go ahead and cut to that. All right, so now on to game 2. Let's look at how things go. So I try to expand a lot in the center here. Unfortunately, I don't get the luckiest. I find the opponent, but I can't take advantage of this. I hit here hoping that I can scare them, because if I do have a warrior near here, they don't know if I have a warrior near, but if I do and they capture, I would then be able to siege with a 10 HP, and that would be terrible for them. They might not be able to recapture it, which could be super, super annoying for them. But, and yeah, the way that they play around that is by not capturing the village and instead just killing this warrior. But they decide to not play around it, kind of calling my bluff. So I go hunting archery, really just hoping to get some counterplay. I mess up here just completely. I don't think, no, I don't actually have the siege at all. This was just being a little short-sighted here. I am 1 HP off no matter what order I hit in. I get org recap just because I need to upgrade this. I also did not train an archer because I wanted to train a warrior here and upgrade. Which I will say, if we look at score, I am losing by quite a lot. I'm down units, down eco. They're already at the side of the map. And yeah, I try to gamble with a climbing because if I get something good here, that could turn the game around. Especially since they're pressuring my capital now. So I'm hoping, give me a pop ruin, I get a city wall, and maybe I can do something. But instead I get spiritualism. Very unfortunate. So that's that. Now we're on to game 3, the deciding game. Alright, so game 3, the deciding one. So I just start nice and safe exploration following the resource indicators, and then send these other warriors kind of in the center. My density is quite good, only a small gap here. I get org pre-cap just because I have a lot of fruit, and I see the opponent and I'm able to just steal that from them right away. Get riding to expand even faster. This is just amazing for me. And I probably want to consider either hunting or just spamming more riders at this point. I see that they get archery, so because of that, I'm thinking I can just expand a lot here. I also get the lighthouse. And I see that they have this ruin here. Unfortunately, it's a little far away, but if I can get this warrior to go a little closer, like right here, for example, and then I were to just hypothetically get a rider here and then hit and then bounce it, suddenly I'm closer to this ruin than they are, and I'm actually going to reach it first. So just hypothetically, if like the warrior happened to get here for whatever reason, then yeah. Oh, I put this warrior here actually. Same exact idea, except even better. So they can just kill this warrior, and they can leave this warrior with a defense bonus if they kill this warrior as well. Super juicy opportunity, except obviously it's a trap. Do they know that it's a trap? I actually don't know if they can tell if it's a trap, but they moved the warrior back here, so they just killed the archers. And yeah, unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world for me. And I get roads here because I can, yeah. I wanted to kill their archers, but this warrior was in the way as exerting zone of control. But that does mean I deny them the ruin, and they do a little pew-pews, but doesn't matter. They leave their capital open for the siege. They were pop-capped, so they couldn't really do much about it. And I steal the ruin as well, and at this point they just call it. Yeah, they can't really do much here. So very, very quick set, I know, but it's kind of the power of Red Roads. Got some very quick wins in there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.